welcome to today's video. So today we'll be talking about getting remote job hacks 101. So I'll be giving you tips and tricks on how to get a remote job easily. So my name is Mokocha Wisdom. I'm the founder of Technical Writing Mentorship Program. And what we do, we want to help those that are transitioning to technical writing, those that are also into the technical writing space, to help them get all the resources that are paid free for them because we're an open source community. And what we do is to help you out. We have a huge community that is more than 5,000 members. If you need help, you join us on Discord and we'll help you out with your questions, help you out with anything at all. So this is our website below. You can visit and start learning. We have courses on API docs. We have courses on ASCII doc, Markdown, and Intro to Technical Writing. And we'll be having more courses in the future. So this is about me. I'm Okocha Wisdom. I'm a passionate documentation engineer with background in computer science. For over 5 years, I've developed expertise in building developer and API documentation, growing a developer community from ground zero and writing technical articles. So that's what I do. So driven by the deep commitment to open source, I founded the Technical Writing Mentorship Program, TWMP. This community is dedicated to providing aspiring technical writers a supportive environment and resource to learn, collaborate, and grow in technical writing. So the first question is, what is remote job? So remote job means working from anywhere other than the office. That is basically remote job. So you're not in the office, you can work anywhere, you can work in the bush as long as there is internet. As long as the place is comfortable, you can work in the cafe, you can work in the restaurant, you can work even in the toilet if you're comfortable there. So instead of coming to the office and interacting with team members face to face, remote workers use digital tools to handle tasks. So tools like Google Meet, Zoom for the video section to be able to see your teammates, talk to them. That's a very good communication channel. Also use like Slack for another communication channel where you talk to your teammates, drop important messages, and also that would help you know their status if they are online or offline. You also have Discord. That's also a way. Also another communication channel. So you have tools for project management to manage your tasks you work on, to know what you're doing, what you've done, and what whether you're blocked or not. You have tools like Jira, you have Trello, you have Monday.com, you have Pickup, and a whole lot of them. So how to get a remote job? So to get a remote jobs at the beginner, it's important to take a structured approach. Very, very important. So the first on my list is develop in-demand skill. So you need to develop a skill that is in demand. So you have cybersecurity, you have data analytics, data science, you have technical writing that covers up API documentation, developer documentation, user manuals, which are also user guides, product document, and more. So you have content writing, you have copywriting, you have front end, you have back end, you have cloud, you have DevOps. So you need to develop a skill in these in demand areas that also have the ability for you to work remotely. So that's the first thing you would do. Also, project management, product managers, they also work remotely also. So these are the not too technical part of it. So you can also, check out the in-demand skill and pick one of them that suits you very well and work on it. So the next is build a portfolio. So when you now have all the skills, so the only way for people to know that okay, you have done something very well is with a portfolio. So without a portfolio, nobody would probably know if you've done. Your portfolio will speak for you when you're not there. If you apply for a job and don't have a portfolio, nobody would know what you have done. The hiring manager will have no idea what you have done. But when you submit the portfolio, your portfolio will speak for you. Your portfolio is you telling them, this is what I've done, this is what I can do, this is my capability. Let's say part of your portfolio as a software engineer is you built an AI like ChatGPT from scratch, or let me call it from ground up alone. Just looking at that alone will make it easier for them to just pick you out of every other person that applied for that job. So your portfolio is very, very important. Your portfolio will speak for you. And also you need to have a portfolio that doesn't just channel to one section. The portfolio should cover up different areas. Portfolio that would touch, let's say as a software engineer, your portfolio, you had a portfolio that will talk about, okay, I've done front end, and the front end I've worked with React, this is a React project, this is a Vue project, and also built a library, that is an NPM, this is a library. I also wrote an article on how to do this. I also, built an API. So when you have a diverse portfolio, it gives you so much strength compared to someone that just have a portfolio of one line. So the next is join the community. So you now have a in-demand skill. You now have a portfolio. You're good at what you're doing. You're ready to show the world what you have done. You know, join the community to make it easier for you to get a remote job. Because in the community, there is where you showcase what you have done, who you are, and a few community members will be able to spot and pick you out and say, okay, this person has been helping and this person has been good. This person in the community is one of the best. And when they want to post a job, some people will just go direct. Who can we pick and give this job? You'll be the one they will pick. But if you're not in the community, nobody will know you, and the job will just jump out of the community and go out to the public. So there are jobs that are given to the community members, and there are jobs that are just thrown out to the open and everybody apply. So, but if you're in the community and you stand out, it's easier for you to get that job. The next is social media presence. So, gone are those days where people kind of hide what they have done. This is the time when you build something, put it out to the world. I build this library, put it out, people will go through it, like it, contribute to it, drop comments. That way, somebody will be watching what you're doing and easily pick you up. So I have a friend of mine that talked about what he has been doing on social media. And when his laptop got bad, someone that he doesn't know just sent him a DM that I will send you something to add to get a laptop. And sent him money down over here in Nigeria. But the person is outside Nigeria, sent him money down. He converted the money and bought a new laptop. Why? Because he's somebody that's following him on social media. He's been posting tips and tricks on how to do this and do that. He has been showing what he's building, what he's doing, and his progress and more. And the person just said, I need to help this guy, else his skills will just fade off and die off. Else nobody will know who he is. So let me just help him out. Now the person only helped because he came out on social media to show what he can do. So if that's the job, it will be easier for him to get it. Work. So watching on YouTube also, I would like you to do this classwork on your own, and you can submit it on GitHub, or you can just share it to your friends and let them see what you have done. So build a simple portfolio showcasing your work and professional presence using Linktree. So here you add your social media platforms, your image, and every other link of your work. Categorize it, make it look beautiful. You can put it on Discord. I will check it out, or you can share it to your friends and so that they'll give you a feedback. So how to get remote jobs? This is the next chapter. So next one we have is contribute to open source. So open source has given a lot of people work. A lot of people have gotten work. A lot of people have gone far using open source. So it's advisable that you contribute to open source. It will help you out a lot. So I would advise you make sure you contribute to open source. A lot of people that I know have got gigs from open source. You have other companies like Google, Microsoft, supporting open source projects. You have Google writing Google is it Google System of Docs, which is an open source program. Google System of Code for developers. Google of Docs for technical writers. So they are bringing all this, so it's easier. And the open source would help those that can afford to join companies, those that are interns, but they have a very good idea of what to do, to have the opportunity to work in a real life company, gain experience, and still get paid. So that is a benefit to open source. And also, open source will also give you portfolios. Open source will give you contributions for you to show. Because right now, most companies require you to send contributions to what you have done. So can I see what you have done before? Have you contributed to any open source project? It's looking like a requirement by many companies nowadays. So if you would contribute to open source, that would help scale you up. That will help probably keep you at the top. So the next on my list is networking. Networking is very, very important. You need to learn to network. When you go to events, you need to learn to talk to people, learn to exchange information, learn to meet the right people. So networking is where you can easily go to an event online or offline, get to connect with people, connect with the right people, where they can help you get a job. So you go to an event and you connect with the right person, you tell the person, I'm building this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this, but I'm looking for a job. So that way somebody will tell you, okay, we have an opening in our company. I like what you have done. Give me your email. You've gotten a job. So networking is very, very important. It's not all about going online and applying to a job. These specific tips I'm dropping right now will help you get a job even without applying directly on the job board. So freelancing platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, and all the rest, they will also help you get a job. So I have a video where I explained about Upwork, how to stand out and get the minimum $500 on Upwork. So you can watch that video so you understand this part very well. So create a strong resume and tailor your application. So make sure your resume is strong, very, very strong, and don't just write a resume that will be tailored for a general purpose. If you're applying for example, you're front-end engineer, you saw a React job, you have a React and a Vue project, you don't need a generic cover letter or resume. Make sure you have a resume that is tailored towards React, have another one that is tailored towards Vue. If you have any other front-end framework you've worked with or library you've integrated before, make sure you tailor your resume, your cover letter towards that job. So don't just have it generic, and make sure you go through the job, you read their description, and you add the key point from their description to your own resume and your own cover letter. That way you will stand out. So using a generic resume, using a generic cover letter, it's not advisable. So you have an assignment. So this assignment is for you to learn how to effectively use LinkedIn and Twitter posts for post section for the job search and networking. So we also have a video on YouTube that I showed on how to use LinkedIn and Twitter job board to look for a job. So it's not all about the general job board on LinkedIn. You can use the post section to look for a job, same as Twitter. So you can also do this one, submit, show your friends. So thank you so much and God bless you.